Whoa! Oh! Oh! Hi, hi there, Hoppers. It's not what it looks like. I'm actually just doing some research for a thing that I'm doing. And I have a cold. Yes, I have a cold, and it's a very bad cold, and hopefully I'll be getting better very shortly. But a lot of you are maybe wondering how I got the cold, yes? Right, well, I'll tell you, shall I? Well, basically, how do we get colds? Well, I know there's probably some scientific thing behind it, there always is, but I just like to sum it down to germs. Yes, some dickhead has a cold, and what do? They deliberately walk right up to you and sneeze on you. They know exactly what they're doing. They come right up to you with their snotty rags and like, sorry mate, sorry. They ain't fucking sorry, they're proud, they're glad. They are glad that they have done that. And why are they glad? I'll tell you why. It's because it's like a fucking virus, ain't it? Think about it. One sneeze, we're all infected. We've all got it. And, you know, but still, why are they proud? Well, think about it. Because they are feeling like utter shit whilst they have that cold. So what's better than feeling like utter shit? Well, not feeling like utter shit, but if you have to stay feeling like utter shit, what's better? Everyone else feeling your pain. So, you know, like I said, so some wanker comes up to you, deliberately sneezes on you, deliberately giving you their germs just because they're feeling bad about themselves. Arseholes. And what are we left with? Well, what are we left with? I'll tell you what we're left with. We're left with the bloody symptoms, ain't we? And you know, there's a lot of symptoms to colds, but I like to round it up in 5 stages. And I'm going to share those with you right now. So let's kick off with the first stage. Solar beam. This is where you first realise that you've caught a cold. It's where your body says, fuck you, and decides to just suddenly take over. You know the feeling. You're sitting there minding your own business when all of a sudden the itch, the twitch, it takes you off guard, unexpected. You try to resist it, to fight the urge, but the sheer thought of it only increases your surrender. The light's warmth seems to power it, giving it a little sparkle sparkle. And then, when fully charged against your best efforts, it fires. And trust me, it's all downhill after that, bringing us on to our second stage. Tossing tissues. Yes, this is where you have sneezed to your heart's content to the point of no return, where you have that inevitable permanent sniff problem. Better known as the blocked and runny nose. This then causes you to use up tissue after tissue trying to satisfy your problem, but it just won't do. Even lotions and creams fail to overcome it. Before you know it, all that's around you is a colony of used tissues and the remaining urge. And this symptom tends to last the longest, causing sore noses, lack of taste and of course smell, and just overall lightheadedness. Moving on now to stage 3, changing holes. This is when your nose decides to say, fuck you to your mind. One hole appears to be blocked whilst the other appears to be clear. And if that wasn't enough, the next day when you check it again, it has switched sides. Fucking with your mind. And on the subject of fucking with minds, we have stage 4, Dracula's bubble and squeak. Now we've definitely all been here before. So you're lying in bed trying to sleep, but you can't because your nose is so blocked, you're considering snorting Mr. Fucking Muscle. You can hardly breathe, your nose feels like it's been stung by a fucking 5-foot bee, so you have no choice but to rise out of bed. And in doing so, what happens? None other than a fucking miracle. The bubbling squeaking of your airways clearing. So, it's a miracle, but then again not, because guess what happens? As soon as you lay your head back down the fucking pillow, your fucking nose fucks you again. Yes, you get your blocked nose yet again. Why? Why does it happen? You know, for that split second you think to yourself, oh, well, obviously where I was laying down it was just a build-up of snot and shit, but you know, now I've sat up, it's gone and I'm cured. But no, you're not, because as soon as you lay back down, it all comes flooding back again. Doesn't matter how much of it you've swallowed, doesn't matter how much you've spat out, doesn't matter how much you've shat out. It's going to keep coming back again and again. Again and again. Literally, it doesn't stop. And it begs the question, why? Why does it do it? You know, it's fucking teasing you. That's what it's doing. Because think about it. We're up all day. You know, when you have a blocked nose, you know, you're sitting up in bed all day because you can't exactly relax. But does your blocked nose go just because you're sitting up? No, it doesn't. What about walking? Why is walking so much different to sitting up in bed? Why does sitting up in bed give you this, you know, sudden burst of, you know, clear airwaves, but walking around, you know, being up the whole time, letting everything drain down, does fuck all. Keeps you with a blocked nose. What the fuck is going on? Now, I'm sure there's some scientific explanation, and I'm sure everyone's going to tell me that, but I'm telling you that I know the real truth. It's because your nose is a dick. Your nose is fucking with you. It's fed up of sniffing this and sniffing that it's had enough. So, it is payback time for the nostrils, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're fucking you up the arse, or rather up the nose, because they don't want you to sleep, they don't want you to taste, they don't even want you to smell, they don't want you to do anything. They just want to make your life a living fucking hell. And speaking of hell, that brings us to our final stage. Stage 5. Sore fucking throats. That's it. That's it. That's, you know, think about it. Look, your nose fucks you for weeks. You know, makes your life a living fucking hell, and then what's it do? When it finally goes, what you're left with? You're left with a sore and croaky fucking voice. Bullshit. It is horse utter shit. You know, it fucking sucks. Why does it have to do it? I mean, I know why it does it, because think about it, you've had your mouth open every fucking night, 'cause you can't breathe out your bloody nose to save your life, so you're having to breathe out your mouth, therefore keeping your mouth open, therefore, you know, fucking creepy crawlies, God knows what else going down your throat, and everything else, your throat's getting all dry, this, that and the other, because they ain't got any, you know, build-up of fluid going into it, because there's too much air going into it and such and such. And you know, it's bullshit, because at the end of the day, if your nose didn't fuck you, you'd be alright, you know. So first it fucks you in the nose, then it fucks you down the throat. It's bullshit, it's bullshit. So yeah, all because that dickhead had to sneeze next to you, you ended up with all these symptoms and a fucking cold, and it is not nice, and it always comes at the worst possible fucking time. So, there we are. That's the video for this week. So, hope you enjoyed it, hoppers. Hopefully I'll do a much more pleasant video next week, like hopefully another game video or something, or God forbid, it might even do another film review soon. So, either way, take care, see you later, and thanks for watching. Good night. Unfucking believable. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit.
These conditions, I don't understand those songs you love. She said, this is not a love song, this is in fantasy land. Phosphorescent wave on a tropical sea is a cold fire. The pattern of moonlight on the bedroom floor is a cold fire. The flame at the heart of a pawnbroker's diamond is a cold fire. Look in your eyes as you head for the door is a cold fire. I'll be around if you don't push me down too far. I'll be around if you don't push me down. I'll be around if you don't push me down too far. I'll be around if you don't push me down.
So I've had enough. Had enough with the fucking noses, okay? Had enough with the nose.
Nose.